continue to track the damage from Hurricane Milton in Florida, and joining us now with more on the damage from Milton is reporter Connor Hansen in Tampa, Florida. And we can see downtown Tampa behind you there, and there was a lot of concern that downtown would take a direct hit. It looks like they were spared from that.
That's right, Bill, but we are learning that this area did get between 10 and 15 inches of rain last night while those hurricane winds were whipping down these streets. Again, seeing this debris all over the place. But as you mentioned, people feared this would take the brunt. It ended up being a little bit farther south towards Sarasota, where most of that storm surge ended up landing. So a very dangerous situation there. We're also learning from Florida's Governor, Ron DeSantis, that more than 100 rescue operations are still going on right now, and around 50 people have already been pulled out of dangerous situations since that hurricane made landfall last night.
During the height of the storm there in Tampa.
Yeah, that's right. And then we saw some very just wild images from the St. Pete area. We saw sections of the Tropicana field where the Tampa Bay Rays play just being peeled off by that wind. There was a crane that fell down, and even this morning people woke up to another dangerous situation, which was flooded roads blocked by debris or down power lines. So some people might not even be able to get home. We know around 80,000 people across the state of Florida stayed in shelters last night. We know they're anxious to get back to their homes, but some places might still be tough to get to.
Milton downgraded to a Category 1 storm as it continues east, and responders start their recovery efforts. What kind of damage is left behind around the state? There were a lot of tornadoes and a lot of flooding as well.
Yeah, those tornadoes are going to end up being one of the most concerning parts of this entire event. A lot of them landing on the east coast of Florida, which also had to deal with the tail end of Hurricane Milton, as you mentioned, heading out to the Atlantic Ocean. So on top of having damage from tornadoes, they might have had flash floods, torrential rain, and maybe even some storm surge in parts of that state. So there's going to be widespread damage. They're going to focus on rescuing people first, and there's still lots of linemen who have come from all over the country who are going to get to work trying to get power back on for around 3 million people here in the state who lost it.
And the recovery is going to take quite a while. Connor Hansen live in Tampa for us this morning. Thank you.